Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. This is KendyK all day. How y'all doing? Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is Shop Talk episode 41. And today, friends, this is a much requested episode, as all episodes of Shop Talk are. I create the discussions, I create the safe space for content creators, YouTube content creators, to connect, collaborate, and to grow based on what you drop in the chat as your comments and what you share with me through emails, through commenting through the chat, and your replies during the live stream and after on the replay. Thank you for both. Any way to engage is a way to let me know what answers you need as a content creator. Happy Friday, everyone. We made it. We made it. We're on the downside of this thing. And by the way, happy fall, y'all, and happy Halloween as well. Yes. Monique Pope moderating for us. It says that she is on the drive on her way home from work. And so be safe, sister friend, be safe. Traveling grace and mercies to you. We want to welcome in to this stream. We want to welcome everybody. But let me just make it clear. We are focusing on our moderators today because that is our timely topic for episode 41 of Shop Talk. We are talking shop about moderations and moderators. Those are the people who help us to moderate and to regulate this thing called these YouTube streaks and our live streams. And frankly, they also moderate after the live streams end. They just help to moderate on your channel. They are your support network. That in and of itself is the skinny on what a moderator is. They are a support for you as a content creator in these YouTube streaks, especially during live streams and during premieres, for that matter. KendyK had a premiere last night. Where were you, friend? We missed you, but so please check us out. But it was a great little speakeasy vibe, and it features content coming to you all the way from Hawaii, where KendyK celebrated her 50th birthday. So check that out. It's a speakeasy vibe. If you don't even know what a speakeasy is, then I really need you to check out that content. And don't forget to leave me a comment in the chat so that I know that you dropped by. Thank you, friends. So let's get right into the meat of the matter as we talk about moderators. If you want to co-host this stream with me, I have already pinned the StreamYard link to the top of the chat. So just look for that indicator at the top of the chat. And you can also look there for the link to access all of the previous episodes of Shop Talk. Y'all, this is episode 41. I want to thank you all for 40 glorious episodes of Shop Talk coming straight to you 3 times a week, 3 live question and answer periods for content creators, and that is YouTube content creators. This is a Shop Talk, and we are the Creator Collective. Thank you all for joining me. So now let's do those welcomes. Now let's do the welcomes. We've already welcomed in Monique Pope. We want to welcome in, chatting first in the chat today, is Claire, the missing link. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, friend. And thank you for moderating this stream for us, Claire, and also for being a member of KendyK's crew. I appreciate you, my friend. Wait a minute. I hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, looks like you can. All right, friends. So I'm going to start at the top of the chat, and I'm going to welcome all those who are assembled here. And y'all don't forget to go ahead and drop your channel link. That's the way we connect, we collaborate, and we grow our channels to and through full monetization. This is a safe space for content creators to connect, to collaborate, and to grow their channel to and through a full moderation. Not moderation, y'all. It's all about mods, y'all. All about moderation and moderators, the people who moderate our chat streams during live streams and premieres, and also just in general, because they still maintain those moderating capabilities after the live streams end. We want to welcome in Gemini Diva, another moderator and member of KendyK crew, KendyK's crew. Thank you, friend. Welcome, content creator JC Calamity Jane. Welcome in, friend. She says, hiya, KendyK, Claire, Monique, and Gemini Diva. Welcome. Again, welcoming moderator Monique Poe. And we want to welcome in our good friend, Simply Debbie Sue. Simply Debbie Sue, I hope that you saw how we featured you in episode 40, our 40th episode anniversary of sorts. You were featured, your channel was featured in our 40th episode anniversary. Because y'all know KendyK likes to celebrate everything. Everything is everything. Absolutely. Look at all the friends gathering, and I appreciate you joining me. We want to welcome in moderator Kyle Vlogs. Kyle says, I just got here on time. Friend, whatever time you make it in here is a good time. Don't feel pressed. Don't feel stressed, Kyle, at all. We appreciate seeing you, and it's always a pleasure to have you as a member, as a subscriber to KendyK all day, to the channel, and a very supportive viewer as well. And therefore, I crowned Kyle Vlogs a moderator on my channel. So it's very timely. This is a very timely topic for content creators, YouTube content creators, as we talk about what is a moderator, how do we use them, how do they support us, and then how do we make someone a moderator on our channel. We're covering all of those things today. Simply Debbie Sue, who is a very good supporter on our channel as well and subscriber. And I appreciate you, Debbie Sue. And therefore, I wanted to make sure that everyone else knew that you were a content creator. And so you are featured in that 40th episode. And Debbie Sue replies through the chat, I did. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Gemini Diva says, I'm learning so much for these episodes. Y'all check out Gemini Diva 79, and not just because she's an excellent moderator. Thank you, kind human that you are, Gemini Diva 79. But as a content creator, thank you as well. Thank you for being a part of the Content Creator Collective, right? And if you are joining us for the first time, or if you are a repeat member of the Content Creator Collective, thank you for joining us. And if you happen to catch this stream on the replay, please don't forget to hit that like button and drop down in those comments and let us know that you came by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So what is a moderator? Let's go ahead and get started. And I welcome creators as long as I know you, meaning that you've been to Shoptalk or you've been a part of any of my other live streams or premieres of late recently. And I should be pretty familiar with you because you've chatted it up in that chat, friends. Then that means that I wouldn't mind having you joining me as a co-host. So find that StreamYard link. It should be pinned somewhere near the top of the stream because I dropped that link myself. Go ahead and find that link and go ahead and join me backstage and I'll bring you right on up. So what do moderators do for you? You might have heard that word moderator, or the shorter version of that, what we call a mod. What do they do for us? They do so much. The long and the skinny of that thing. They do so much for us. We want to welcome to the stage Kyle from Kyle Vlogs. Welcome, Kyle.
Hey.
How are you, friend?
I'm doing good. I'm on my tablet this time. Hopefully I'm coming through.
You're coming through loud and clear. We appreciate you, Kyle, from Kyle Vlogs, another content creator. Check out Kyle Vlogs. You should be able to find his link down in the chat. Kyle, give us a little introduction and tell us about your channel, Kyle Vlogs.
Hang on, I'll be right back. When I get my phone charger, then I'll explain.
Okay, well, I'm going to be talking about moderators, but we'll bring you back up and you can stay up. But yeah, get everything prepared. That's one thing, y'all. When you come up as a content creator, make sure you got all systems ready to go. And that's why it's a lot. That's why you need moderators, friends, is so that you can have supports to assist you. Because I will tell you, even as a small new content creator myself, even as now a fully monetized content creator, I'm very proud of that. But I will tell you, there are so many moving parts, especially when you go live, because you want to do your very best. You want to be timely and all of those things, and your moderators simply support you to be your best as a content creator. So let's talk about these things, if you don't mind. So what do moderators do? They're kind of like the police, right? They can be friendly cops, or they can be a stern cop, if you will, but they help us to maintain order. Okay, so to ensure that everybody is decent and in order. Welcome in, Brit Family Fun. Welcome, Yolanda. Happy Friday and happy Halloween to you, my friend. Moderators are going to help us to block those trolls by clicking on the three dots. And if anybody's cutting up in your chat, they're going to get rid of them. If anyone is, sometimes as a content creator, when you are live streaming, and for instance, during Shop Talk, KendyK is facilitating a virtual discussion of sorts. I'm also trying to do some mini lessons and help folks find out how to make someone in their community on their channel a big supporter, turn them into a moderator on their channel. We're going to walk through that step by step in just a moment as well. That's what we do on Shop Talk. Every episode of Shop Talk is a live Q&A for the content creator. So friends, feel free at any time if you have any questions about content creation, about a moderator, go ahead and drop those questions in the chat right now, and we're going to put them up on the screen. And there are so many creators already gathering in the chat, and I want to thank those creators for joining us. Don't forget to cross-pollinate and drop your channel link as frequently as you would like. Moderators, they drop reminders and links in real time because sometimes KendyK fails to do it or doesn't do it correctly. And I want to shout out moderator Gemini Diva 79, who really supported me yesterday during the live stream when we were doing that live stream on Halloween safety. Y'all check that out for Vlogtober Day 30 content. It was a live stream content. It was a timely topic, 5 things that we need to talk about. And they were all things about Halloween safety. And we dropped the national link to the sex offender registry. And oh my goodness, friends, we have had lots of traffic on that live stream. And I built 2 shorts around it, trying to work smart and maximize my time and push traffic to the live stream. And wow, the early indicators of that based on just on the traffic. I think I had forgotten for a moment how much shorts can push traffic to your long format content just by going down in your settings in YouTube Studio and using a link, kind of linking your short to a related video. And that's exactly what I did. I made the short based off of the live stream. I just clipped pieces of it a few seconds at a time. And they're not 3 minutes long. They're not a minute long, y'all. They are very, very short. That's why they're called shorts. Yes, that part. Moderators help us to feel safe. I know they help anytime I can come in to the chat and get ready to go live. And I already see my moderators in there chatting folks up. I really appreciate it because it gives me an extra moment to collect myself, to make sure that I've got hydration ready, get my slides loaded, and all that good stuff. I appreciate you, moderators. If you do have any questions about being a moderator, what it's like to set those things up, promise you we're going to cover them in this episode of Shop Talk. Welcome, content creators. We are the Content Creator Collective, and we are talking shop. Today's topic is moderators. Kyle, let me know when you're ready, and I will let you do your introduction to your channel. We want to thank co-host Kyle from Kyle Vlogs for helping us to co-host this stream today.
Yes, thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. Kyle, tell us first of all, because there's a poll question related to this. Kyle, do you use moderators on your channel?
I am probably going to be doing that in the nearby future at some point.
Okay. So again, that is a personal decision that you will have to make as a content creator. When I started my YouTube channel, y'all, I went over a year before I had a single moderator on my channel. I only added moderators on my channel probably April or May. to be quite honest with you. It might have been a little bit before that, but I don't recall. It was over a year before I added a single moderator on my channel. So it's not something that you have to do, but there are indeed benefits of doing that. Kyle, tell us a little bit about your channel, Kyle Vlogs, please.
My channel is all about traveling and doing some education, and I do a ton of videos outdoors. And one of my favorite stores that I like to go is to the mall.
Is it a brick and mortar mall or is it an outdoor mall?
It's an indoor mall, but there are some shops outside at some locations. They call it like the outdoor mall where the stores are outdoor kinda and
Mm-hmm.
restaurants, you know.
Yeah. Malls have kind of changed, and I think if we don't pivot, and just like anything, if you're not responding to what users want, what viewers want on your YouTube channel, then folks may just pass you by and choose something where someone is
Right.
catering to them, because kind of the malls where you have to get out your car and go into the bigger buildings, the big kind of warehouse stores, and walk down through the mall, they've
I
kind of given
heard that
way
some
to.
malls might be closing down.
I have to, Kyle. I have to. So let that be a word to the wise to you as a content creator. Make sure you're responding to the needs of your customers, who are, in fact, the viewers, subscribers, and channel members of your channel. Kyle, we're talking about moderators today. KendyK now uses moderators on her channel. And Kyle, I want to thank you. I want to give you a special thank you and shout out,
And
because not
thank
only
you as
are
well.
you not thank you, Kyle. Not only are you a moderator, and not only are you a channel creator on YouTube with Kyle Vlogs, but you're also a moderator on my channel. And I appreciate that, because that means you were one of my strongest viewers. And we'll talk a little bit about that too. How do you select moderators for your channel?
When you go, there's two ways on how you can add moderators. You can do it from the live chat or from the comments section in videos.
Okay. Well, hold on just a second, Kyle. We'll use our visuals, and we'll let
Oh,
people let's talk about it with our visuals here. Let me see if I can bring you up here too. Y'all, I'm trying some new. I hope I did this correctly. I may not have though. Y'all give me
if it
just.
just wants to be you up there, I mean, it's cool.
No, Kyle, but can you use the visuals? I see now there is another layout that I needed to have here. And we want to welcome in content creator Lala, the high vibe coach. And on one of her ancillary channels, her languages channel. Kyle, tell us the first step to add in during a live stream. Once you have identified someone who is a big supporter of your channel, this is how Kyle and I are co-hosting this stream. This is how you add them as a moderator during a live stream. Kyle, go ahead and share with them what they do.
You add the add plus sign and you add what moderator you want to add it to. You can add it to standard or manage and moderator.
Okay, so first thing you want to do is next on the opposite side of their name, down in the chat during a live stream, you want to click on those three dots, and it's a right click if you are on a PC or a Windows-based computer or smartphone, or if you're using an iOS system, if you just hover over those things, you should be able to see those three dots. You want to click on that, and then you should see that option to add them as a moderator. Click on that, and then Kyle is taking us right to the second step. And Kyle says we should always select standard moderator. I hope you can see that well from the visual, right? So I'm going to take Kyle and I back, and y'all, that it's just that simple. If you have someone that you want to entrust with moderating privileges on your channel during a live stream, you're going to just click on those three buttons. They're vertical, looks like three circles along the right hand side in your chat next to their name. Click on those and look for the add as a moderator. statement. That's step one. And then Kyle, review step two with them, or which moderator should they choose?
Standard or manage and mod.
Right. My recommendation is to use, as Kyle said the first time, the standard moderator feature. There's just not a reason for them to be any other moderator on your channel except for the standard moderator. Y'all, thank you for joining in. Thank you for locking in with us. Let me check the chat. Kyle, let's check the chat and see if anyone has any questions for us about moderating. Hey there, we want to welcome in content creator Fabi and the family. Y'all check out Fabi and the family. She is a newly
Hey,
monetized
Fabi.
channel. Kyle says hello, Fabi. And y'all don't forget to drop your channel links. We also want to thank our good friend, Norman De Leon from India. Thank you, friend, for joining us on this Good Friday. It, in fact, is a Good Friday. Happy fall, y'all, and happy Halloween, if that's your vibe as well. This is a safe space for content creators to connect, to collaborate, and to grow. Welcome, Low Carb Queen. You snuck in here on us, and I am super excited. That made me smile to see you're in the building. Yeah, so check out that content from yesterday. It was a live stream for Blocktober day 30. Y'all, and I think I have Blocktober vibes for today to end of Blocktober day 31. We made it. We made it. And friends, consistency does work. Yes. Yes. Gemini Diva 79, thank you for moderating this stream, my dear. Says that moderators have to be consistent. Yes, I fully agree. Yeah, we're talking everything concerning moderation and moderators.
To my point, if you ever want to add manage and moderators, like, it's no big deal or anything, but if you want to have, like, somebody like manage your stream or anything, it's no big deal. Standard or moderator, or not standard or manage and moderator. It's no big deal, really.
Okay. So when as we talk about this again, every creator, this is why we bring you divergent voices so that we don't have to agree on everything, but we're just talking it out, and then we'll let you decide what's best for you and for your channel. So let's look at the
I'm just putting my opinions out there.
Absolutely, Kyle. We value your opinion. That's why you're a moderator on this stream, because you're a very good supporter, and I appreciate you for that. Kyle from Kyle Vlogs is helping me to co-host this stream today. And Kyle has his own channel, and he has actually multiple channels, and he has really been able to grow both of his channel. Y'all, look at this. New moderators. This is how moderators support you as a YouTube creator. They help to build trust in your community. Friends, folks have just been strolling right on in here. And it was a moment before I was able to get back to the chat and follow the chat again. And I appreciate the moderators doing what they do so well for me. Kyle himself is a moderator. Look at Claire reiterating keeping us focused on the topic at hand as we talk about moderators and the use of moderators for content creators, how they can use them, what are they, and how do we make someone a viewer, a subscriber, a channel member, turn them into a moderator on your channel. Kyle and I took you through step by step how to do that when we're live. And later in this stream, we're going to show you how to go through step by step if you want to make someone a viewer, a subscriber, a channel member, a moderator after, when you're not in a live stream situation. We've got the step by steps. That's what we do here on Shoptalk. Kyle and I are super excited to have you here as part of the Content Creator Collective. And happy fall, y'all. Happy Halloween as well. Look at Claire helping us to stay focused as we talk about being the use of moderators as part of the team, if you will. I like to think of moderators as the glue helping to hold everything together on your channel. They help you focus on hosting the streams, hosting the premieres, and just keeping your channel in order. So I think of moderators as the glue holding everything together, and they help you to represent your brand with class. I have kind of compiled a super duper, and y'all know I'm a little partial to my moderators. I love my moderators, including my co-host today, Kyle Vlogs. We
Yep.
want to thank all of these moderators. Kyle, how would let's ask Kyle Vlogs, my co-host, about this. Kyle, how would someone know who's a moderator on your channel and who is not? When they look at the live stream, how do they know that someone on your channel is in fact a viewer and a moderator?
Well, I mean, they can always probably tell by I'm trying to think.
The blue
Icon and the symbol
the little
of
wrench.
the wrench, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
And another thing that I like about the moderator status is that the moderators help you clean up your chat, that you don't want anything in your chat. That's what I like about.
Kyle said it. They help to create a safe space, a very safe viewing experience, and nobody wants to see hate in the chat. And there is in fact some hate in the YouTube streets, but we don't do that over here. We're real grown over
No.
here. So moderators, if they see any funny business going on, Fabi and the family says, "Hey there, Kyle."
I already said hey to her in the chat. Hey again.
Okay, Kyle says, "Hey again." And Simply Debbie Sue says, "You have great moderators." I fully agree with you. Claire is reminding us, look at how Claire is keeping us focused on the timely topic for the day, and that is everything in moderation and how we can maximize the use of moderators on our channel.
So I
And
guess in Filipino language, when the Filipinos say moderators in Filipino, they say jacket, you know?
oh, a jacket. Yes, as in the blue jacket. We're talking about that little blue wrench symbol that you'll see next
Yes,
to
yes, yes.
some of your viewers' names in your chat. Yes. Hi.
Anytime I go to a Filipino live stream or to
Mhm.
one of the gamer live streams, I am a moderator in a lot of other channels.
Yes. So Kyle, my co-host, is bringing up another good point. You can be a moderator on as many channels. There's not a limit. It just means that other channel creators value the role that you play. They value how you show up and support on their channel. And then so they crown you with that blue jacket or the blue wrench as a moderator. Y'all,
Yes.
let's keep this train on going. And Kyle, thank you for being a moderator and being a supporter of this channel and a
As
content
always. As always.
in these YouTube streets. Thank you for the support, Lala. I want to make sure I'm showing all of the content creators who are assembled. And y'all don't forget to drop your channel link. So, friends, let's keep going along. Again, they're the glue holding everything together, helping us to create a professional look to the public. Friends, let's keep going here as we look at things that moderators can do. So once you have selected folks to be moderators on your channel, and y'all, it is in fact a personal decision. Everyone has to decide when is a good time to start utilizing moderators. We have a poll question going. Let's take a look at how that poll is going in the chat so that we can see how friends might be using at this moment. Do you use mods on your channel? 75% of us say yes. You might be like the 17%. And Kyle from Kyle Blogs, who says no, they've not used moderators just yet. And then some people are thinking about it. That's what makes this a timely topic for us in these YouTube streets. We want to welcome in the low carb queen who is still with us on the stream. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy fall. Y'all don't forget that we are falling back as far as daylight savings time this Saturday night. And in the wee hours of the morning, we will lose 1 hour. And so set your clocks back by, I think I said that right, by 1 hour for Sunday morning. And you'll be just in time for the Sunday sunrise edition of Shop Talk. Y'all, thank you for joining us. This is the Content Creator Makerspace. And today, friends, we are talking about everything that you need to know about moderators and moderating your channel, involving and enlisting the support of others. And that's how I selected the moderators for my channel, to be quite honest. I selected folks and I asked people who were showing lots of attention to my channel. I always saw them in the chat. They always remained positive, and they were supporting me and doing kind of the roles of a moderators even without me asking them. And so that's how they kind of just, they nominated themselves just by their behavior in the chat and their support of my channel. That is how the folks who I always shout out and share and talk to you about as moderators on my channel, that is how I selected them. Their actions demonstrated to me that I could trust them to be a moderator on my channel. Kyle, do you have anything to say about that?
About a moderator on the channel?
Yeah.
I really don't have that much to say.
That's no problem, Kyle. We have some questions here. We got a question from Low Carb Queen. Some people do not want to be obligated to be a mod. So should you ask first? What a great question. And
my answer is yes.
okay, why do you say that, Kyle?
Because you always want to make sure and ask for permission first, because you never know what the person's going to say.
Yeah, some people just want to do what they're doing, and that's being a good viewer and supporter on your channel. Some people don't want to have the responsibility. I always remind folks that I work full-time during the day, and I'm just a part-time YouTube creator. So in the evening hours, I really don't want to be a moderator on a whole bunch of folks' channels. I am a moderator on a few people's channels because they asked me to. And I'm okay with that. But one thing about me, I wouldn't want to be a moderator on a whole bunch of channels beyond the channels that I'm already supporting.
Right, same.
Moderator on their channel, because y'all, frankly, KendyK is a woman of a particular age. And y'all, once I finish my work day and my eyes are tired, I don't want to have my cell phone in my hand, booting out anybody who's cutting up in the chat, or making sure that I'm keeping us focused in the chat, greeting folks. Those are all the things that a moderator will help you to do in your chat, but it is a level of responsibility. So yeah, you get the coveted blue wrench, you get the blue jacket that Kyle talked about, but you also then have to respond as a moderator, and the expectation is that you will support. So I think it's important to make that point too, Kyle, that you should try to get, if you decide for your channel, and everyone has to decide for their channel how many moderators to use. That's I would, if I were you, think about a couple of people or a few people who could serve as moderators, so that one person
just only add, sorry if I cut you off, just only add the people that you know.
Ooh, another pro tip coming from a content creator, my co-host for today, Kyle Vlogs. He says, make sure that you know those folks. So give them some time, vet them out on your channel. Make sure that their intentions are pure and that they're there to support your channel and not to hurt your channel.
Right, because back when I had my other channels back in 2018, I had a whole bunch of people added as moderators, and sometimes I would take away the moderators sometimes and then give them back sometimes, but if the person doesn't really come back as much.
Yeah, I will tell you that I told you it took me a year to add even the first moderator, and then I think I went a little bit crazy. And y'all, we just talk about the raw
Right.
and the real, and then
That's what happened to me.
yes, once I started learned how to add moderators during a live stream by clicking on those three dots. We'll review that later in the stream. Kyle will help us to do that. I just started making everybody a moderator because I wanted everyone to feel welcome on my channel. And I just said, okay, I'll add you as a moderator. Okay, I'll add you as a moderator. Okay, I added 12 new people as a moderator doing one live stream. And then you know what? I had more moderators than I had viewers on my channel. And then that became problematic as well. But I now fully understand, or I should say, better understand about moderators. Y'all, I am super excited. We have another co host joining us today. Let's go ahead and add Lala, everybody's high vibe coach, to this thing called our panel for StreamYard. And for episode 41, we are talking moderators. I love your green shirt because it says volunteer. And y'all,
Love
one
it.
thing you need to know about moderators is that they are volunteering their support of your channel. Lala, happy
Hey,
Friday, sister
Hey,
friend.
Lala.
hey, I just wanted to pop in. I hadn't been on the shop talk in a bit, but I've been in the chat. I've been a little chatty Cathy.
Lala, it is so lovely to see you back in these YouTube streets, y'all. Lala, y'all check out her channel. She's been talking about some of the struggles that she's been going through. I'm so happy to see you every time I see you, y'all. But what? Let me tell you. Let me lean into this, and then I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about your channel, Lala. Y'all, Lala, today is just October 31. Can I tell you that I believe that friend Lala, she was over there dropping content October 30th, talking about, was it Flowember? What do you call
Grovember. Grovember. I'm
it?
excited
Baby,
for Grovember.
all decked out in green. All she was all theme appropriate. See, that's why KendyK hit subscribe. I love your channel, all your channels. So give us a little bit of all of that, Lala. Kyle and I are going to sit back and let you introduce your channels, and that's channels with an S. Thank you for joining us, Lala.
For the most part, my main channel is Lala, the High Vibe Coach Nutrition. And it is focused on juicing and raw foods, plant-based foods, and exposing food industry secrets, which is my favorite topic. I can talk about that all day, about the red number 40 and the high fructose corn syrup. And I split that channel up into a fitness channel because I didn't want to put my fitness on the same channel as the nutrition. I am an aerobics instructor and I am a plant-based nutritionist. So that's why I have those two channels. So on the fitness channel, it's a lot of running backwards and doing flips on the treadmill. And then you'll find some Pilates, some Pilates and things on the fitness, on the safety first.
Do y'all see why she's the high vibe coach? Everybody's high vibe coach. Certainly my high vibe coach.
Safety first. So those are the main two channels. And then I started another channel, my language channel, because I do practice language. I speak, I'm bilingual. I speak Spanish, todos los días, con mi familia, every day. And then I do a little French, a little German, and then 13 other languages. So my
Oh,
family
wow.
are like, we have no idea what you are talking about half the time. So I'm like, let me start a channel since I'm talking to myself in other languages. So as I learn, I will teach those languages. So when I say 13, when I say I speak 13 languages, not conversationally 13, but like I can say hello, goodbye, thank you, please, where's the bathroom, stuff like that in 13 languages, just like the basic phrases. And transmutation is my fourth channel, and that's kind of like my love letter to myself, where it is mostly faceless, where I speak about my struggles with scoliosis. And I don't know if you guys know what
Tell us what that is, if you can. What is, she
scoliosis
said, not scoliosis, scroliosis.
is when you wake up and you go automatically to the when you go automatically to your device, or before bed you're on the device, or when you're taking the device to the bathroom, or when you can't even drive and you're on the device. So that is what I call scroliosis, or doom scrolling, when maybe somebody sends you a message and say, hey, check this video out. I was thinking about you, and you check that video out, and 2 hours later you're still checking other videos out and you're avoiding what needs to be done. So that's what my transmutation channel is about, choosing nourishment over numbness, and not avoiding the things that we are supposed to do by reaching for the phone or the tablet. And I do talk about food addiction. I talk about food addiction on there as well. So that's the 4. Lala. That's Lala.
Thank you for joining us to co-host this stream today. What a wonderful way to celebrate fall with Lala, the YouTube Streets High Vibe coach. What a wonderful way to celebrate Halloween, if that's your vibe. What a wonderful way to end the month of Vlogtober with the YouTube Streets. Can I dare say America's High Vibe coach? It's none other than Lala, the High Vibe coach, plant-based nutrition. Lala, thank you. Thank you for being you, friend. Just continue to be you. And y'all,
Yes.
Lala is my for real friend, because she was born in October as well. So Lala, happy belated birthday, sister friend. Love you, love your channels. And I had no idea. Claire says 13 languages. That is amazing. That is amazing. So y'all, let's get back to this thing. And Lala, you're going to help us too, because Lala, share from your channel and from your 4 channels. Do you use moderators on your channel?
I do use moderators because I think that was like the trend that is going on. So that's why I started just adding moderators to my channel, because when I was on other people's channels and they were moderating, hola mamito, por favor. That's why I started. And I don't really have any trolls to yet. I mean, the more as you grow, you'll have more people to come in to kind of challenge you. So I can't say that I'm at that point yet where I'm being challenged.
There we go.
But I just started adding moderators to the people that I see that support me all the time. If I see you coming in on the live all the time with positivity, I just say, hey, let me just add you as a moderator, because the nature of my live stream, a lot of times I can't get to the chat as often as I would like, because I'm juicing and I have on gloves and my fingers are deep in pineapple juice. So I'm really unable to.
Or carrot juice or green juice. Y'all, she Lala works her live streams. Let me just say that. She works her live streams. She's got children, and they're trying to steal her good organic juice. So she's got to be keep an eye on them as well. So yeah, thank you for sharing how you use mods on your channel and how you select them. Thank you. Keep going, Lala. I'm sorry.
Thanks for having me. Oh yeah, that's really how I chose. If I see you all the time and you're here to support, I go ahead and add that ranch. That ranch. Look, here's some ranch. Whether I don't think I ask people, so I don't even ask. I never thought of that. To ask if you wanted to be a moderator. So I apologize if I've made anybody a moderator that didn't want to be.
I'll tell you, I kind of thought it was like crowning someone with this special, symbol next to their name, the blue jacket, the blue wrench that Kyle talked about. But over the last couple of days, which is why I said, you know what, people were asking me to do an episode or two of Shop Talk and talk about moderators. And so I'm going to do it because over the last couple of days, as I have been a viewer on other folks' channels or a subscriber or a channel member on their channel, just, soaking in their content because I like their content. I have heard conversations come up where people have in the chat said, oh no, I don't want to be a mod. I don't want to be a moderator on your channel. I like what I'm doing right now, which is just supporting you, chatting it up, hitting those hearts, hitting those hundreds to support your channel. I don't want anything parts of anything else. So yes, that's y'all. You decide. We are the Creator Collective. We're just sharing the things that we think about as we make decisions for your own channel.
Yeah, I can see how it could be pressure because some people, they do allow what we call trolls in their chat, and to an extent because they do increase the engagement because they're trolling. But when it comes to the point where they're being what's the word? I don't know what the word I'm looking for in English. But if it comes to the point where they're offensive, then that's where the moderator would step in. But if they're just on there, just talking silly stuff, then let them do what they do. So it is a difference. Some creators don't allow that silly stuff either. So it would really depend upon the creator whether or not how heavily of a moderation is being done.
Yes. And we've got so many good comments coming through the chat. Thank you, Lala, and thank you, co-host Kyle, for helping me to co-host this stream today. I appreciate you. Y'all don't forget to check out these two content creators who are supporting me as co-hosts. And both of them just happen to be moderators on my channel. So thank you both for your support of the channel and the elevation to being a moderator on my channel. Friends, what about this question? How many mods is too many? I recommended you have more than one person so that you don't overwhelm a person. And sometimes it's necessary because you do get an occasional troll, depending upon I've seen friends that the closer you get later in the day to when you do live streams, that's when you're going to get more and more trolls the later into the day and the night and the evening. But you're pretty safe. It's pretty safe, pretty peaceful during the day, right? Because the trolls, as they say, the freaks come out at night, the trolls come out at night. How many mods is too many? I told you, I went from 0 mods for the first year that I was on YouTube to every other person in my live stream was a moderator. Kyle, what say you? And then we'll hear from Lala.
I would say, I want to say 10 to 15 mods, maybe.
Yeah, it's too many, or is that about a good number for?
I would say that's an average number.
Because
you don't want to add too many.
Yes,
Because you don't want to overdo it. Because that's what I have done.
I think that's the point, Kyle. You don't want to overdo it. I think you said that exactly well. Lala, what would you say as a creator with 4 channels?
I think it would depend. I think it would depend on if it's 48,000 people in here, then maybe 20% should be moderators. Or if you have a steady chat of 150 people and your chat is steadily moving very fast, then you may need more than 10 moderators. So it would depend upon the amount of people in the chat.
And then let's hear from Low. Thank you, Lala. And then let's also hear from Low Carb Queen. She is not co-hosting this stream, but she is certainly focused on our timely topic of the day, which is all about moderators. and the use of moderators on our channel. Low Carb Queen says, like, if someone is in your live stream and they remind people without you asking them, they just start reminding folks to like, comment, subscribe in your live streams. She says that she usually makes them a mod without even asking, because she can tell that they are concerned about growing your channel and supporting you on the live stream. Gemini Diva says that being a support system is great. I can tell you, once I remember, y'all, just a few live streams ago, like this week, I think, I don't know how KendyK must have been tired. KendyK was down. And I don't know what I did, but y'all, I clicked on and opened up the wrong live stream. I was supposed to be doing an episode of Shoptalk, and it was moderator and channel creator. Lala came right on in there, y'all. I was like stunned. I was like, I don't know. Okay, how do I fix it? I'm on the wrong live stream. And Lala was the calm voice of reason. She dropped in that chat and she said, KendyK, just go out and come back on the right stream. Y'all, I really, honestly, I was frozen. I didn't know how to fix my mistake. And thank you, Lala, for being there, for moderating and supporting me in that moment. Because as a creator, I was like, oh my God, what did I do? How do I fix it? And Lala, because she has 4 channels, friends.
At least you showed up at the right time, though.
Yes, she did. Go ahead, Lala.
What's the question?
Oh, here's one. I don't think you can have too many mods because I don't want people to feel obligated if I only have a few. Lala agrees. I do too. You definitely need more than 1 or 2 moderators. And then, y'all, let's kind of shift gears a little bit and let's talk a little bit about how you can we talked a little bit now for how many mods. You need more than 1 or 2, but let's talk a little bit. We'll come back to that one. Let's take folks through together. Let's talk folks through these steps. We've already talked about how to add moderators during a live stream, but let's talk to them about how to add moderators after a live stream. For instance, if you're just working on your channel on the weekend or in your off time, just trying to get some order to your channel. Friends, the first thing you want to do is you want to go down in YouTube Studio. And so there are 2 ways to make someone a moderator on your channel. This is going to be the step-by-step for when you're not during a live stream or a premiere. So if you're not in a live stream or a premiere, you can just go into YouTube Studio and make someone a moderator on your channel like this. So let's talk them through those steps in YouTube Studio. And I'm talking about the desktop version of YouTube Studio. Click on settings and the first column. That first column is kind of like your table of contents. It is going to take you to all the different tabs in YouTube Studio. And YouTube Studio is just for the content creator. And we'll let Kyle Vlogs, if you could talk them through this next step. What is step 2? What should they click on next, Kyle?
Sorry, what was the other question? My bad.
Step 2, we're taking them through how to go through YouTube Studio and add a person as a moderator. Step 2 is on the screen. I don't know if you can see your screen, Kyle, from your device.
I can try to zoom into it.
Okay. Step 2 is community moderation through YouTube Studio, the desktop version of YouTube Studio. They just click on step 2, community moderation. So once you click on settings, then you click on community moderation, that second blue arrow there. And then Lala, then here's steps 3, 4, and 5. Step 3, and I don't know how.
Sweet. That's sweet. You can do that outside of a live stream. So you just go into management and it says here, click on the user management and then click standard moderator and it'll show you who you have as standard moderators and you will be able to add or subtract. That is cool.
Yes. I love that. That we are getting a good preview, we're getting a good mini lesson on 2 different ways that you can add moderators to your channel. So if you feel a lot of pressure, you have a very active live stream and you're like, man, I can't do this right now, but if you want to do it later after your live stream has ended, here are the 5 steps to do that. And I would just say, just piggybacking on what Lala just added to that with steps 3 and 4, you can add as many people as you want. And actually, we all agree that you should have multiple moderators so that one person feels overwhelmed. Gemini Diva says that moderators are just simply an extra set of eyes for you as a content creator. So once you are set on the number of moderators that you want at the moment, y'all don't forget step 5 down there at the bottom, and that is to hit that save button so that you will save your choices. And what you're doing in step 4 is you're adding their channel ID. Put their channel ID with the @ and then it'll kind of, once you start writing it, it'll pull up their channel profile picture and you'll know, oh yeah, that's them. So thank y'all. Thank you, co-host. I'm super excited to have. I love when I get co-hosts, but I love when I get multiple co-hosts to the channel. And Lala was probably one of my first co-hosts for one of the very first 1 or 2 episodes of Shop Talk. We've been riding and rocking together in these YouTube streets for a long time. It was Lala, the high vibe coach, who taught me how to make my first juice. Lala has one of those fancy juicers. KendyK doesn't have that. KendyK had a Ninja blender, and Lala still showed me how to make a juice with my Ninja blender, and we made watermelon juice. She taught me how to make watermelon juice in honor of my daddy on Father's Day. I will never forget that. Kyle is still chatting it up in that chat as he co-hosts this stream with me.
I'm monitoring the chat on my phone, so.
Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, give us a couple of minutes and tell us what content you're creating on your channel. Tell us what you're doing for Halloween, if you're doing anything at all. Everyone doesn't celebrate Halloween, and we want to honor everybody's choices. So tell us what your weekend looks like, and tell us what's going to be happening coming up next on your channel, and then Lala will follow.
Well, right now, I just uploaded a Halloween update video just a few moments ago when you went live, and just in a few minutes I'm probably gonna get ready for Halloween because I have to pass out a lot of Halloween stuff for the kiddos.
Oh, that's nice. So does that mean you're going to have your porch light on, Kyle, so that the families and children will know that you're a safe space for candy?
I did do a bunch of Halloween stuff last year. I'm probably not going to do this year because we didn't put up Halloween stuff like last year.
Kyle, and I love that you're doing Halloween content in honor of Halloween, because today is Halloween. So that's why Kyle has y'all thousands of subscribers on his channel.
Well, over 2,000.
See that part. Lala, thank you, Kyle. Lala, tell us what's coming up next for you on your channel.
On
Grovember.
Grovember, yes, I am working on Grovember as we speak, about just keeping the focus and not waiting until the new year to get those goals growing. Any excuse will do, and once you have that why in mind, that is your motivation, just not waiting. So Grovember is what I am tuned into, because I am looking to join the money gang, get
a member.
I can't wait.
I'll be consistently putting out product. I said product. Yes, it is product. It is product. I will be putting out content this month, Grovember, on the nutrition channel, and on my lo siento, on my language channel. I'll be putting out Spanish for.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lala. Friends, I want to invite you to Friday Night Live. It is going to be KendyK's second live stream of the day. Actually, no, it's going to be KendyK's third live stream of the day. No wonder KendyK needs to hydrate. KendyK just realized this will be my This is my second live stream of the day, bringing you an episode of Shop Talk, a timely topic as we got the skinny and the fat on moderators. But y'all, we're going to do another live stream, and y'all, it's going to be all about that chill vibe with Friday Night Live. It's kind of a October Halloween-ish edition, but y'all, not too much on the Halloween, just more on having a good time, a chillax time. KendyK is going to do a little cooking. Y'all are going to help me. I'm trying a new recipe, if you will. I don't even have a recipe, but we're making pizza using the cauliflower crust. Lala, I think you would be proud of me as I pulled together my ingredients, and I picked up a cauliflower crust this morning when I picked up my Walmart curbside pickup order. So this will be my first time trying that. Do you have any tips, Lala, on cauliflower crust and how to work with cauliflower crust?
I haven't experienced the cauliflower crust, but I'm excited.
Okay, well, we're gonna go in there, and I'm glad that I'll have the live stream and the kind humans in the chat who are going to be able to walk me through it and talk me through it. So y'all don't forget to check us out for Friday Night Live later tonight. Y'all. It's been an hour of power, y'all. We're all here learning, collaborating, and growing together. Y'all, let's come down from this place. Thank y'all for rocking and riding with us in these YouTube streets. Y'all, goodbye for now.